I'm John Champion, and covering this game alongside me, someone who certainly knows a thing or two about playing at the top level, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi John, there's been a great buzz here since I sat in my seat. I think this promises something special today.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
It's a system of balance. The midfield can be a straight four or a diamond shape, and one of the attackers can always drop off.
Off we go then. The goalkeeper's got a hold of it. He's being hassled and harried here. Determined to make his way through. Pass cut out. Looking to exploit the space. Pepe. The whistle's gone, I think, for a foul. Out of play for a throw. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Traore. Who can latch onto that? Is picked out nicely. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. Fofana. Forward it goes. Cleared away from immediate danger. No, couldn't quite break through that. Surely! Knocks it through. Ah, good interception, just what they needed. Through the middle it goes. Oh, lovely. He decides to shoot. Right time, right place, wrong outcome.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
And he gets it away. Oh, that's a neat escape. Sends it to the middle. Forward it goes. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Surges forward. Shot takes a shot. Too slow on the counter.
Oh, that can be so frustrating. Some wonderful football, but not enough to get level yet.
He was well positioned, just what they needed. He's there to get it back. No, that won't be finding its target. Looking to exploit the space. Launches it high. And they get it away. They get it clear. He got back very well there. It was good defending.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Forward push gains momentum.
Who can latch onto that?
Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion.
Pepe. Oh, lovely feet. Crosses towards, and he'll shoot here.
No, not from this one.
Burkina Faso didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Oh, that's delightful. Crosses it.
Burkina Faso are onto something here. That's about the third time a cross has been worked down that left-hand side. Traore, well, I suppose you could say that, yeah, there's been a more pronounced threat down that side, but how long will they be able to avail of it? You know, surely there's going to be a reaction at some stage, and they're going to have to come up with another little solution. They're going to have to do some adjusting now to try and contain this threat.
Shoots. Squeezed past the upright.
Gasson nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Wins it back. Forward it goes. Is picked out nicely.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Knocks it through to the front line. That one has just about been dealt with. And he's put a stop to it. Looking to exploit the space. Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Pepe.
A chance to counter-attack here.
Plays it wide.
Traore.
No, it's been cut out. Could make something of this. And he gets it away.
Up to nod it. It's been saved.
That one has just about been dealt with.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Tim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Knocks it through.
Launches the ball forward.
An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Who can latch onto that? They get it away.
Camera.
Going toe-to-toe with his marker. It's got away. It's got away. Puts it to the back. Strikes it. And we've got a goal! He hit that, and my word, it stayed hit.
You know, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
They now lead by 1 goal.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
Driven in. The shot was on, but he's fluffed his lines.
Will probably beat himself up after that as the sole culprit.
Promising movement.
Gasson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Knocks it through. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. Kabore looking to find his front men.
Pumps it forward.
Has got it back.
A long ball forward.
He's not taking any risks there. Looking to exploit the space.
Traore.
Forward it goes. Away to safety.
Pepe.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion.
Look, I've not been counting that closely, but I think now that's probably about the 3rd time that they've got something in from that left-hand side, and I think they know they found a weak link and they've got an area they can try and exploit more. Is going to be key to this because it may look a bit predictable by playing on this weakness and going down that side, but this fella's just going to take some stopping because he has all the skills to make it work repeatedly. Well, it'll be interesting to see how their opponents respond now because there's been so much focus down this side, and surely they've got to come up with a plan to deal with it and try and just relieve the threat in this area.
Plays the ball out wide. It swung into the middle. No, couldn't quite break through there. It's an opportunity. Couldn't get much closer than that. Knocks it through.
Pepe.
And a much needed intervention that was too. Looking to exploit the space. Clears it this time. Has it back. is picked out nicely. And that's not getting through. He's in the right place to win it. Hits it long. Kabore, who can latch onto that? Away to safety. Forward it goes. They get it away. And the ball changes hands again. Ouattara. And that's going to go a long way. Knocks it through. Looking to exploit the space. He's there to pick up the pieces. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Traore. The forward push gains momentum. Whacks it, and again, not this time, long way off that. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Played through the middle. Skillfully hit. Gets it away. Crosses to the centre. That one has just about been dealt with. Played towards the right side. Clever ball. He's not taking any risks there. Drives it in. Oh, it's in! Have done it. They're back on level terms.
A volley of true quality.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
The game restarts with the scores level again.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
The danger was there, he dealt with it well.
Promising movement.
Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Played through.
Traore.
So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Who can latch onto that? Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Kabore. Camera. Forward it goes. Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Pepe. Knocks it through to the front line. Found space. Now a chance for a cross. opportunity for a goal. Played in accurately. It's been launched forward. No, he's not getting through this time. And he gets it back. Knocks it through. Here's a shot. An audacious attempt on goal.
Gasson really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
The ball didn't quite come off. Could have been a very different outcome.
Well, he needed to be much more precise, but that was very short on quality into the middle.
Traore.
Spooned forward.
Traore can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they could keep him facing in that direction...
He'll be penalised for that.
Fofana
Plays it upfield. Is picked out nicely. Plays it to the touchline. Now the chance. They get it clear. Camera. A robust challenge, to say the least. What's the referee's decision? Penalty, is it? And there can be few arguments over that decision.
Yeah, and making the challenge outside the box I think would have been preferable, but I guess it's easier said than done.
Calm as you like.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him and he tucked it away perfectly.
So it's all to play for again. Plays it long.
Promising movement.
Oh, lovely feet.
Pasto.
He gets his shot away.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous.
Launches the ball forward.
Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. And they get it away.
It went out of play. Camera. Hits it into, up for that one. He scores. They really are turning the screw now. People will admire the header, but really it's the cross that deserves the praise.
Oh look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So it's all to play for again.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking to exploit the space. It's been launched forward, well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Who can latch onto that? And he plays it to the keeper. Knocks it through. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Fofana. Doesn't manage to get that one through. Kabore pumps it forward. Is picked out nicely. And he gets it away.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Looking to exploit the space. Knocks it through to the front line. Fofana. He's won that physical contest, and with it the ball. The long ball forward. Good interception, just what they needed. Forward it goes. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Cleared away. Ouattara. Towards the flank it goes. Oh, lovely feet. Now a chance for a cross from the flank. Oh, that's delightful. Forward it goes, and a much needed intervention that was too. Ouattara played in accurately, well played, that got them out of trouble. Hits it long. Run out of options and the opportunity's gone. Played through. Knocks it through. Away to safety. Lifts it over the top. That will be a goal kick. Good clearance there. And they've reclaimed it. They get it clear. Now there's a chance to counter. Loses out physically, and the whistle's gone, but it's for a foul. Could so easily have gone into the book then, but the referee's taken a lenient view.
put it away. Fofana. Plays it to his right. Knocks it through. Kabore. Looking to find his front men. Who can latch onto that? Ouattara. Looking for his teammate. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Looking to exploit the space. Booted away. Have possession again. Over to the right. Pepe. Fofana. Out towards the byline. Could get in here. Clears it this time. Looking to exploit the space. And that's gone straight to the keeper. Kabore. Who can latch onto that? Played towards the right side. Well, the cross didn't get any further than the defender. That's out for a corner. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all.
Hits the ball. Oh, yet another goal. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
They now enjoy a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's looking for options. Up for the header. Knocks it through to the front line. They're not afraid to get physical, and surely he must score. Possibility for a shot. There it is. They've added another in a matter of minutes. A moment that demanded composure, and that's what he produced.
Gasson showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
this game has already had its share of drama. I wonder, could there be more to come?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Knocks it through. Looking to make use of the flank. Crosses it into the middle. That looked a foul, and the referee's given it. A yellow card. No cause for argument there. Kicks it a long way. Forward it goes. Pepe. Launches the ball forward. Left frustrated as the ball, Tim, gets intercepted.
Gasson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Has got it back. Spreads it out wide. And the referee awards a free kick. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. He shoots there. Almost made it 6 for the day.
Yeah, without the control to begin with, he wouldn't have been able to get the pop at goal, but it was very nice technique for starters.
Ouattara is making good progress down the left, wins it back. Promising to start with, but things quickly went awry. Knocks it through. He was well positioned, just what they needed. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. Looking to exploit the space. A little bit of jostling going on here. The referee is adding on 3 additional minutes to be played. Losing his footing. Pepe. Pumps it forward. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Who can latch onto that? Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Traore. Kabore. The space on the flank. Good pass. He takes the opportunity to shoot. Still in play. Athletic goalkeeping.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that. He almost made it count. Great opportunism.
And that will be another corner kick. They get it away. And there is the referee's whistle to end the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. Here we go with the second half. And he's made sure that's not getting through. They get it clear. Picked off there. And now there's a platform for a counter-attack. Losing his footing.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. And I can only say, well done, son.
Pepe. Nicely done. The cross comes, let fly! He gets it away. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. Towards the flank it goes. Played forward. Sloppy pass. Played in accurately. Is picked out nicely. Kabore, forward it goes.
Traore can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Lovely bit of skill. Lovely control. He's won that physical contest, and with it the ball. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. Knocks it through. Ball stolen. Fofana. Pepe. That one has just about been dealt with. And they break away, and this is promising. Plays it towards the corner flag. Crosses it into the middle. And that ball picked up by the keeper. Camera. Looking to exploit the space. Could get in here. He's not taking any risks there. He was trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too. A long ball forward, well positioned to lead a breakaway. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Ouattara, and the ball is given back to the keeper. Knocks it forward.
The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Hits it long. And the assistant referee has his flag up for offside.
Pasto
Plays the ball out wide. Played nicely. Moved away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Ouattara. You have to admire that control. The cross ending up in the goalkeeper's hands. Who can latch onto that?
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Forward it goes. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. And the ball back to the goalkeeper. Played forward. Camera. Fofana. Pepe. He's found himself some space out wide. Thou shalt not pass seems to be the message. Looking to exploit the space. Hit long by the keeper. Good opportunity for a cross here. Oh, that's delightful. Goal inside, maybe now. That never really looked on target.
Yeah, the first touch was the thing to pick out there. That was really nice, but what followed was a big disappointment, and he'll know now what he needs to work on.
An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Is picked out nicely. Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Played through. Played in accurately. And he's fouled him. Cleared away. Kabore. Great link, a possibility here for a shot. Break is on. Good tackle. It was deemed both clean and fair. Escapes it, and he'll get the shot away here. Good save.
Okay, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Leaps for the header, and that's away to the right of goal. Wins it back, knocks it through.
Promising movement.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
The goalkeeper's dealt with it, loses out physically.
We're into the last half hour of the game. Traore.
Forward it goes. Caught offside that time. It's been launched forward. He's caught him there.
Ouattara launches the ball forward.
Is picked out nicely. Losing his footing. Looking to exploit the space. And that's put a stop to it. And the through ball is intercepted. Who can latch onto that? He was well positioned, just what they needed. And that'll be a throw.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
He got back very well there, was good defending.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And he chooses the option of the back pass. Kicks it a long way. Has got it back. Playing it through. The keeper's got it. Played through, well positioned to lead a breakaway. He's looking for options. Found space, aims across. That one has just about been dealt with. Looking to make use of the flank. Oh, that's a lovely header.
Just as well the defender was on hand to mop up the loose ball.
He goes looking for his teammate. And a much needed intervention that was too. It's been launched forward. Looking to exploit the space. A foul, yes, referee's given it. The referee just wants a word with him, I think.
Pasto.
Traore clears it this time. Delivers across. He's not taking any risks there. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene.
Pasto. Pasto.
And he's got quite a shot on him. He's put that one wide.
Burkina Faso just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Forward it goes. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. Pumps it forward, is picked out nicely. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
And the cross is put into a safe position by the quick thinking of the defender. Corner though. Jumps for the header. Couldn't make the most of the chance. In towards the middle, looking to exploit the space. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Knocks it through to the front line. Good interception, just what they needed. Plays it to the touchline, trying to spread the play. And it's gone out for a goal kick. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Could make something of this. Camera. Fofana. Knocks it through. That one has just about been dealt with.
Gasson can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
It's a corner. They get it clear. Back to start over again. Decent strike! And it's just veered off to the left.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Has it back now. Lifts it through. Who can latch onto that? Camera. Fofana. Hits it long. Oh, great tackle! Had to get it right. Plays it to his right. They've got another throw in. Looking for his teammate. Great footwork. And the referee awards a free kick. And that will see him go into the referee's notebook. The players clearly disagree, but they're getting little by way of sympathy. And he can't get there. He's won that physical contest, and with it the ball. Looking to find his front men. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Ouattara, the space on the flank. Now seeking to get that ball in. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. A chance to counter-attack here. Plays it to his right. Ouattara looking to exploit the space. Promising movement. A long ball forward. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Forward it goes. The counter is on and they have a man advantage. Pepe. Looking for his teammate. And the ball goes out of play again. Pepe. No, needed a better ball there. Now there's a chance to counter. Pepe. Keeper gets a hand on it. Saved by the keeper.
Ivory Coast were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And they've got it away. In he goes, and that's a good tackle. Over the top. Knocks it through. Cuts it out. Intervenes, and they have it back in their own half. Camera. Plays the ball out wide. Loses out physically. A foul and a free kick's been given. He could be in trouble here. Referee's having a word with him, but it's only a warning. I think he needs to be careful though with his tackling. Keeper coming in and making the catch. Traoré, well positioned to lead a breakaway. Incisive pass that. Traoré plays it through. That's clearly not what he was hoping for. Fofana launches the ball forward. Pepe wins it back. Knocks it through. Pumps it forward. Good interception, just what they needed. Looking to exploit the space. Who can latch onto that?
Traoré really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Losing his footing. A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. A little bit of jostling going on here.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Forward it goes. Plays it to the touchline. Ouattara knocks it through. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Looking to exploit the space. It's having to go it alone for now. He made a decent run towards the box, but he was thwarted in the end. Who can latch onto that? Looking to exploit the space. Losing his footing. Pepe. Knocks it through. And a much needed intervention that was too. Forward push gains momentum. Who can latch onto that? And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. It's been launched forward. Is picked out nicely. And they've reclaimed it. Camera. Pepe. Pepe! It's a fine save. A defiant piece of goalkeeping.
That's a pretty powerful effort because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Cleared away. That's clever from him. Crosses to the centre. And that's been cleared. Forward it goes. They get it away. Nicely done. He wants to get a cross in from here, and that's a foul. They get it clear. Looking to exploit the space. He was well positioned, just what they needed. Knocks it through. Could be in here. No, that won't be making it through. Fofana. Pepe. Spooned forward. It's a throw-in. Kabore. He's looking for options. Definitely a foul. That challenge has caused tempers to flare, and the referee needs to take some action here. He has to calm things down.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, is he?
Away to safety. Can he find a finish? Ouattara. Nicely done. And he'll drive it here. Cleared away. Swings one in, and he gets it away. Breakaway, and this is promising. Camera. Challenge deemed unfair, foul given. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. He couldn't get it cleanly, and it's a foul. Plays it clear.
Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Who can latch onto that? Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. He was caught there, and he's won himself a free kick.
The referee just wants to have a word with him by the looks of it, probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Looking to exploit the space. The danger was there. He dealt with it well. That's a throw.
Pasto.
Traore. Clever ball from him. They get it clear. Hit long by the keeper. 4 additional minutes is being shown on the board. They get it away. Who can latch onto that? No, they've been thwarted. And that's going to go a long way.
Pasto.
Forward it goes. A chance to counter-attack here. Shoots here. Wasn't taking any chances there.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Vital touch by the keeper. Crosses towards the centre. And the cross cleared away. Played into space nicely. Still the ball's in the area. Gets it clear. Camera. Fofana. Pepe. Oh, that's delightful. Fofana. Pepe. Camera. Oh, that's neat. It's swung into the middle. They get and a shot here. So near, but that is going to be the last kick of the game as the final whistle goes.
Plenty of positives to take away from this game, I think, especially from the performance of the strikers. We saw some finishing of the very highest order.